Hi guys, today I'm making pie crust. This is easy, it is extremely easy. I cannot stress that enough. A lot of people think pie crust is hard and they should leave it to the professionals. No, it's not. All you need is about 10 minutes and you need some butter, shortening, water, salt, and flour, and then you're ready to go. And I'm gonna show you how to do it right now. So I've already put 2 cups of flour in it, and now I'm gonna season it with a little salt because salt enhances flavors. Now, 4 tablespoons of butter, and then the same amount of shortening. Mix them in with your hands. Don't be afraid to use your hands because these are your best tools in the kitchen. And the reason I use both butter and shortening is because it makes a very good 2-tier, crunchy and yet flaky and soft and tender. Because the butter, it melts very easily at room temperature especially, and so that makes it nice and soft. But the shortening stays solid at room temperature, so it's hard and flaky and makes a delicious crust. So you know your pie dough is ready when if you grab handfuls, squeeze it in your fist, it forms like this, but then you can easily crumble it up. And then if you take a really good look at it, you can see it looks kind of like sand, really nice sand. See that, really fine? All right, so it's ready. So now you add a little bit of ice water or water that you've had in the fridge like I have. So add a little bit at a time. And you want ice water because you don't want any warm water so you don't melt the butter because it doesn't melt very easily. So it should use anywhere from 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup. The more flour you have in, the more it will take up all the moisture. So it all depends on how much you modify this recipe. All right, so it has formed a nice tight ball and we're ready to roll. Now it's time to flour our surface so we can roll out our dough. So I'm going to get it to about 1/4 of an inch thick, so where I have enough dough if I want to make like a lattice top, and I also have enough dough just to make sure I have any small spots that I don't have as much dough as the others, I can form it there. So this dough feels a little stiff, but still I feel the softness in it. It's not extremely hard, but it's not so soft like pizza dough. It's more like a biscuit dough, which kind of is a biscuit, I guess you can say. So keep it in as much of a circle shape as you can. Makes just putting it in your pie pan easier. All right, so that looks about right. I'm gonna take my pan. Perfect. If it has more on the edges than what it looks like on the pan, that's perfect. So you might be thinking, how are we gonna get it up there? Well, put on your rolling pin and then roll your dough over the top of your rolling pin. So then it just rolls off. So you might have to reposition it a few times. All right, so you might be thinking this edges look a little jaggedy. Put your rolling pin and roll it over the top and it will cut a straight line, and all you have to do is just come off and pull it off. Stuff you learn every day, it's amazing. All right, so now it's just time to form it, and you can do whatever you want. You can make it special. I'm making a basic pie crust, so nothing special. But as you get better and better at this, you learn new tips and tricks. Now that we're done, we're ready to perfectly perforate this pie dough. The reason we do this is because if I blind bake it, or if you blind bake it, you want it perforated so it doesn't puff up in the oven. That happened to me before, and I decided that this is the best way. Try to get most areas. So that's how you make a simple and perfect pie crust. Extremely, like I said, extremely simple. 5 ingredients, about 10 minutes of your time, and you can have something looking beautiful like this.